right, man. Good morning, Gator. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, Black Woj. How are you doing? How many leagues did you lose in, bro?
That's funny. That's a great way to greet somebody. I think ooh, three, 3 out of 12
3 leagues.
leagues isn't bad. It isn't bad. Yeah, it's
It's
it's it's,
good.
it's a better shooting percentage than last week. That's for sure.
Yeah, I lost in
Um,
all my ESPN leagues. I lost in majority of my sleeper leagues. I won in Yahoo. Funny enough, so
Now you
feeling
know
pretty.
I felt weak too.
Yeah, it's a terrible feeling, but I was telling Yaga we vets in this shit now, bro. So these L's they don't really hit the same. Like now, it's like all right, on to the next week, on to Cincinnati, bro.
That's crazy. Well, it is the fallout of week three. It's Tuesday. So we're going to talk about some of the things that happened. I guess risers, fallers, players that have shown out and shown up, and some players that I finally get to stamp that y'all can release from y'all team and redraft.
Man, for real.
So so yeah, let's get started, man. You got anybody that you want to start with at the quarterback position? Derek Carr.
Uh, yeah, Derek Carr definitely underperformed, but I'm still not. I'm still going to be on the Derek Carr train. I guess the word is neutral for Derek Carr. I told you guys to pick him up last week, and I'm still don't drop him now. With that matchup, Derek Carr is cool. Is there somebody that is falling? Maybe I would love to mention Rashid Shaheed. This is kind of like what he does, really. So like he has moments where he can give you 30, like he's like Gabe Davis, give you 30, I give you one. And last week he gave you a donut. So just be cautious with Rashid Shaheed, man. If he don't get it, he is looking donut like.
Okay, yeah, he had some opportunities though. He just dropped
He
a
did.
couple of deep bombs. It's unfortunate, but yeah.
Yeah.
I got Darnold as a riser. He keeps rising, bro. I don't know. He like a grower, bro. He's not a shower. I don't know when he's
You're not
gonna.
sure.
I don't know when he's gonna stop growing, bro. Like he's getting too well endowed for me, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's getting to a point where if I got Darnold and Mahomes on my team, I might just start Darnold instead.
Yeah.
Like getting
Yeah,
to
I'm
that
at
point.
that point too. Starting Darnold over AR, for sure starting Darnold over AR. I think AR's. I think we're at a point, and since we just talked about AR, I think AR is going downhill, bro. Like honestly, like you said in the off season, he still doesn't understand these reads. Yeah, he's talented and gifted. He will show you signs of talent and gift, but he's just not playing good, man. I would
Yeah,
even start Justin Fields over him, like honestly.
it's crazy because we watched back-to-back plays Sunday at your crib where you threw like a 40-yard bomb to Alex Pierce, just beautiful,
Hmm.
dropped it into the dime, and in the very next play, he threw it to four people in the end zone on the other team.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like it's enough. You could have just ran it in, bro. Like,
Yeah. It's not looking good, bro. It's like he's just not understanding what's going on, honestly. And
yeah,
that is part of him missing his rookie year and him
yeah. This is his rookie
starting to
year.
yeah, literally, it's his rookie year.
Yeah, so I guess I got AR. Well, I've always been kind of hard on AR this offseason. Love him as a player, but like I just don't want to start with him right now because
Yeah.
he's in growing stages. So I got him as a faller. Always had him as that. Um, we talked about Derek Carr. We talked about Sam Darnold. What about Daniel Jones, man? He showed up against the Browns defense. You got him as a
Yeah.
riser, or you think that's just a fluke?
Stay neutral, and if you don't like Daniel Jones, I would tell you to stay away from Daniel Jones. He's just one of those players I don't want to invest in. And I believe they play the Giants this week, so we already see the kryptonite to Dallas is the run game. So it depends on the script of the game, but like it should be a game that's kept on the ground. Daniel Jones, I would never say I'm a riser on him. I'm very I would keep it neutral. If you like him, stay with him. If you don't, stay away. you're better like that.
Yeah, yeah. I do have his wide receiver Neighbors as a riser. He's technically wide receiver one in fantasy today. So
Yes,
I
yes,
just need everybody to understand that. I always say, even when if you remember the top five rookie wide receivers pod that we did, I told you that NFL wise, a lot of people think that Neighbors is going to be better than Marvin Harrison.
yeah, yeah,
I think it's pretty even so far, but like Neighbors is just, his game translates so much better. He's just faster, quicker. He runs better routes.
yeah,
Harrison's
yeah.
kind of like that. Harrison's kind of like that steady bully that I told y'all, like Hopkins, George Pickens,
Like the
AJ Brown.
consistent, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But
No, I
Neighbors
feel
is
that.
like, it's just,
Yeah,
and because of that, he might have that Jefferson in him where he just quarterback proof. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. I'm starting to feel like that, man. Because Daniel Jones is not somebody we believe in that much. So neighbors, 28 piece, another 28 piece, 2 weeks
Yeah,
in a row. I mean, this
yeah.
is. I mean, we benched them, and it's because we have too many good receivers. We have Rashay Rice in that league. We have St. Brown. I'm starting to feel like neighbors going to have to be like a
He has to
consistent
be that
start.
third receiver. If you got St. Brown and Rice, you got to be Neighbors third.
We also got Mace J.
Who?
I know.
MHJ?
Yeah,
Yeah, start
we
him over
got all of
MHJ.
them. Oh
I
yeah,
just said
yeah,
he
yeah.
better. What
Oh
you
yeah, 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 yeah,
mean?
yeah. No, I'm after what he did last week, and he playing Dallas. Yeah, for sure. Definitely, I'm definitely stock
Yeah,
up on neighbors for sure.
yeah. Stock up on Neighbors. The best of the best wide receivers are always um, quarterback proof, as I tell y'all.
Yeah,
Which is why I be telling y'all that my next guy ain't it. He's good. He's not elite. Of course, Garrett Wilson.
yeah,
I have
yeah,
him. I have him as I have him as a riser for me, but as a faller for the audience, because again, until I see him not group with Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson and those guys, I'm gonna keep him. I'm gonna keep talking about him until
yeah.
we all, as a fantasy community, understand that his peers are Ayuk, Drake London, Olave.
Waddle.
That's where you should be talking
Yeah,
about him, bro. So
yeah, yeah.
those are his peers. So
No,
he
I
scored a
definitely
touchdown.
agree,
He scored a touchdown, and he got 12 points last time.
and
So
that's the problem.
yeah.
Literally,
So
and that's the problem. Is like Aaron Rodgers said they're scheming defenses around stopping Gary Wilson, which they probably should. But fantasy wise, that doesn't help us at all, really.
no.
You're avoiding him for some time. You give him some love sometimes. I don't know the last time he called it. This was this their first help together as a
Yeah,
unit.
this season first up, and
Yeah,
our Rodgers didn't play
yeah,
last season. So
yeah, yeah. So like, I honestly feel like Garrett Wilson ain't scored a tub in a minute. Honestly, everything when I saw it, it just felt brand new. So maybe I gotta check that out. But 14 and still with a tub. I'm neutral with him. I do own him in the league, and what I'm trying to do is try to trade him. I'm just trying to trade him. I don't see
I'll
that
buy him.
ceiling for.
I love that. I love that consistent 12 from him. So I'll buy him, bro. It's like Waddle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's a good 12. I have AJ. The problem is I have AJ there and I have Cup, and they're both hurt. So Garrett Wilson is my number one, and he's giving
Okay,
me 14. And
we
I
definitely gotta talk, bro. If you
yeah,
serious.
yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. I'm definitely serious.
Um, that's crazy. Another guy I'm trying to trade for from Gator, Terry McLaurin, scored a touchdown last night.
mm,
Um, I will say I said that on the live. This is the Commanders get right game. They was going to upset the Bengals.
definitely called
The
that.
offense was going to look good because the Bengals defense isn't good. So I am a riser on McLaurin with caution, because if they play any type of defense that's good, McLaurin's probably not going to go off. Simply because Jaden Daniels not going to complete 90% of his passes like he did last night. That's just not going to keep happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did
Like,
a great job. He did a great
yeah,
job. I'm still since you brought him up, I'm gonna get back to McLaurin, but Jaden Daniels, I'm definitely a riser on him. Um, just because of his feet too. Like it's like he understands it. That's the thing. That last touchdown he threw, he understands something. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
because
Now
because
was it lucky? Yeah, a little bit, but he gets it.
because like they blitzed him. It was third. They blitzed him. He said, "Bruh, I got one on one with my number one receiver. It's like
Just throw it up.
fuck the game plan, just throw it up, bro. Like that's what the
Yeah.
greats do. The greats trust the other
Hmm.
greats. So
Yeah.
you're right. I
Yeah.
think he just understands it.
Yeah, he definitely understands it. So I'm gonna rise on him. Just the talent, the running ability, the scrambling ability, and if he clicks on the X and O's of the game, it's like, oh man, his fantasy points are going to be on the rise. Terry McLaurin, I'm a little worried about it. I won't say stock down. He just gave us 20 piece, so I'm neutral on Terry McLaurin. Ideally, if you have him, I would be trying to trade him. I
Oh,
think
this is
this your
the
moment.
this week. Yeah, this week. If you don't trade him this week, if he gives you that 7 next week, it's like,
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying
you
to.
know what I
I'll
mean?
try to get. I'll try to trade him. I do like the talent. I just think that like when they're scheming against the only person, the only good receiver on the team. You got
Yeah,
Terry. He's the only one that can really get
keep
past the
thinking.
defense like that.
Yeah,
So it's like, I mean, I don't know how many times we're gonna see that. And we saw the we played the Bengals last night.
yes,
So
it's the Bengals. Yeah, like I
yeah,
said, if there's any type of he might not do that even against Dallas.
yeah,
That's how much like I believe in Diggs and Brand and Bland.
mhm, yeah, it's,
Like so, he just met a team with no corners, so it's like I'm happy for him. Though.
yeah,
But like I said, riser, but be caution for me, like extreme caution. Like Gator said, if you got him, trade him
yeah.
right
This
now.
is
This
it.
before the waiver wire, trade him, bro. Like,
No, for real. That's what I'm gonna be trying to do.
yeah. So, but I'm gonna be in the market, bro. You know,
Yeah.
if
Well, you
nobody,
always in the market.
bro, I be wanting to, really be really good
Yeah.
this season.
Take opportunity. I get it, bro. You sold me CMC and now he in Germany, bro.
No, that's crazy.
Fred was like, bro, you just had to wait a little bit, bro. I was like, yeah, you kind of right. Now Drake
Nah,
London
but
going crazy on my man too. Oh
nah, but
man.
I'm definitely going to try to buy Terry just because
Yeah.
why not? I guess
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. So another quarterback. I'm going down the quarterbacks that I just saw perform. This probably gonna
Yeah.
be the last one, but Hurts, he scored 10 versus the Saints. Um, I think I'm neutral on Hurts only because A, it's the Saints, and B, AJ Brown's coming back. So he did Devontae Smith did get concussed,
Yeah, he
but
went to sleep.
yeah, he went to sleep. But the greatest thing about concussions, if there is a great thing, is that they're not torn ACLs, they're not pulled hammies. Usually, if this is
Yeah.
one of your first concussions, you're gonna miss a week of practice and be back. That's kind of how
Yeah.
that goes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
nothing really to worry about with Devontae Smith, um, unless this becomes a reoccurring thing like Tua, which I hope that doesn't happen.
No, I
So
don't think so. I think it's just
yeah,
one
me
of
neither.
the ref was meant to blow the whistle. He
The
didn't,
weapon, bro,
and
bro.
they blew up his head.
Yeah, so I think I'm neutral with Hurts. AJ Brown should be coming back, if not
Yeah.
this week, definitely next week. But
Yeah.
if I was in my
Who do the Eagles see next week?
out the Tampa Bay Bucks, funny
Oh
enough,
man.
we gonna talk about them too. But
Yeah. For real.
but yeah, I think I'm neutral on Hurts. Yeah, just for those reasons.
I'll go stock up on Hurts on Hurts. Still, you're not benching him for none of the other like after Josh Allen is Hurts, and unfortunately, you can't even bench Hurts right now. So, for that, I'm gonna go stock up. His games are only going to get better from here. He had the Saints, and now he's seeing Tampa Bay. Give me a rushing tub. Give me
Yeah,
some, and hopefully, and like you said, AJ, that's a great point. When he's with AJ, he just a lot better.
yeah. All right, my last quarterback that I want to talk about before we switch gears to the running backs is my favorite guy, my all-time favorite guy. They call this guy the next coming Jesus
Uh-oh.
with his hair, Trevor
Oh yeah,
Lawrence. Oh
Trevor
man,
was
Trevor
sold. He
Lawrence.
sold. He sold. He sold. He sold. I was saying this to Yaga too. Like I was like, Trevor Lawrence definitely is stock down. 0-3 start. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. Trevor Lawrence is not getting it, and He had the most drop passes on his team. They're dropping passes. It's just not good business over there. Hopefully, nobody lose their job over there. I can see us. What this? How many games
Oh,
straight is this? I got.
oh,
There was a stat of 8 straight games. So potentially, this next matchup could be 9 straight games of losing
the
since
coach, the
last
coach,
season.
the coach not making it out this season. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. It get to a point
And
where
the
I don't think. Yeah,
and the coach knows it. That's why the coach said after this week, nobody's job is safe. They said even Trevor Lawrence. He said, "Bro, nobody's job safe." So when you start talking like that, I think you understand that like you need just to get some points on the board, no matter who's
yeah.
getting benched. So hey, I don't believe what he's saying. I don't think he's gonna bench Trevor Lawrence for Mac Jones, but you never
No, that's
know.
not.
You never know
Nah,
because Trevor Lawrence not playing good, so you never really
55
know.
mil.
Yeah,
Yeah, I ain't
we,
benching
we,
55 mil.
I mean, we've seen Russell Wilson get benched. And he was making that much.
By who? Who benched?
The
Who?
Broncos.
Yeah, that was the end. That was the end of the season, though. It was like, okay, hey, this business decisions now.
Yeah.
It's
So
still early. 0-3. It's pretty bad, but who do they see next week, man? I think
Houston.
sometime. Oh well.
It might not get better. And they're at Houston too. Houston's at home.
Somebody finna lose their job, bro.
Yeah, it's not gonna get better anytime
Somebody's
soon.
job is finna be gone soon.
Yeah, yeah. It's very sad. But you know, tis his life. Tis his life. Okay, so we're gonna switch gears a little bit. Um I want to talk about I know I said running backs, I want to talk about tight ends, bro. Mark
Okay.
Andrews. We talk about Mark Andrews a lot, man. He had
Yeah.
he
Mark
had
Andrews.
he had a 33% snap count. He
Whew.
ran
That's his
he ran
lowest.
it's his lowest this season. He ran 4 routes, four,
Hmm.
and he got zero
Interesting.
catches. Yeah, he got zero catches.
Interesting.
Now the problem that I'm having here is that after Likely's blowout game week 1, Likely has had 1 catches in the last 2 games each. So it's not like
Yeah.
Mark Andrews is losing opportunities to Likely. It's just he's losing opportunities.
Yeah.
So it's a very weird formula. I technically both have them as fallers because I always said that Mark Andrews is going to do this, and B, I think people are just too high on Likely because no matter what, as long as Mark Andrews is there, he's going to always split the time with Likely. So it takes from both of them.
Yeah. Exactly. And they're both not producing right now, which is crazy.
Yes.
They have another tight end, Collar. So for the matchup against Dallas, I believe it was definitely like, hey, they came in this game like we're running the ball, and Collar got a lot of snaps too because Collar don't give up our receptions. Collar gonna block.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just one of those games, but like I am seeing a downward trend in both tight ends. You know what I'm saying? Zay Flower is the one there. He's always looking for Zay.
Yeah.
Zay, like I said, Zay might be unguardable, honestly. Like literally, like I don't know if there's somebody that can stick with Zay. But yeah, Zay's the one over there. Two tight ends. I like that Likely Mark Andrews. They're both a stock down for me.
Yeah.
And I'd be considering. I mean, it's hard to not start them because they're tight.
Oh,
The tight end land is weird. So
if you have them, start them, but just understand that like also
uh,
if you got an opportunity to trade them, don't just think, oh, this is Mark Andrews. I need to get so and so and so and so in the first.
yeah,
Nah, you might
go
have to
get
just tap in.
Strange.
Yeah, you might have to just tap in and make that trade, bro. Like
Yeah. It's time. Time to
so.
jump ship. Really.
Yeah. Um,
That's a
another
great
tight
tight
end,
end.
another tight end, Kincaid finally got a tub. It looked nice. That was
It
the
did.
Bills get right. I told y'all the blow was coming. Gator believed in T Law.
I believed in not starting 0-3, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh,
And,
oh.
and somebody
The
had to do
football
it.
gods, they don't smile on everybody, bro. So
Yeah,
like
they
I knew
don't.
somebody
They
had to
don't.
do it. But
Yeah.
yeah, Dalton Kincaid, the Bills had to get right game. Dalton Kincaid got a tub. He looked like he had finally some type of chemistry with
Yeah.
Josh Allen.
Everybody tubbed in that game.
Oh yeah,
Shakir.
sure got 20
Yo,
fantasy
once
points.
once Keon Coleman tubbed, I said, yeah.
Oh yeah, Keon Coleman sub. He said, "Yeah, this game over." Like, what's going on?
I say, yeah, everybody's scoring tough. Kincaid scored. Fucking James Cook scored. I mean,
But nah,
Jags
I got
defense.
Kincaid. I got Kincaid as a riser. We got a lot of injured tight ends. George Kittle, McBride, Laporta. They're all injured. They might play next week. All of them might play next week, but they're all injured currently.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah. No, definitely a riser for
uh,
sure.
we got Kelsey. He's in a slump right now.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. So I think Kincaid. Mark Andrews already talked about him in the slump too. So I think Kincaid is a riser for me, just off the strength of the tight end market, the tight end land, and
I about to say you was talking about Kelsey. I think that's a great person to bring up. As a
yeah,
Kelsey owner, I own Kelsey in a lot of places. Most times when I want to trade Kelsey, it's more like they want a tight end too, right? Or they want to give me their tight end. Like we said, tight end. The tight end market right now is woeful.
yeah,
So like if I mean, I would trade Kelsey for like Kincaid, yeah, but that's you're not getting that offer. So I mean, I'm very neutral. I'm neutral on Kelsey. Like I know it looks bad and it hasn't been a great start. I feel like his game is gonna come soon.
yeah,
But like if you're trying to jump off ship, the problem is when you're trying to jump off ship, it's like what can you actually acquire for?
yeah. It's very hard to jump off a ship that's already sinking and everybody knows that it's sinking.
Yeah,
It's very easy to jump off a ship that has a slow leak and nobody knows it's sinking.
yeah,
So
exactly.
I mean, if in redraft you might be able to get a Kelsey trade off for sure. In
Yeah.
dynasty, your time has passed. You should have did that last year.
Yeah, when you're trying to do it, when you're trying to trade now, I feel like I've gotten offers from different positions that's not the tight end. And that's when it's like there are some people that are still thinking like, yo, Kelsey can turn up any moment. But
Right.
I'm not gonna give you my tight end for that. I will give you like Aaron. I'll give you Aaron Jones. We got an Aaron Jones offer for Kelsey. But we have running backs in that league. So it's like,
Hey, I don't know.
yeah.
You probably should have took that. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah. Y'all go saying we should have took it after last week. Yeah, I feel that way. But we do have running backs, bro. So I think we're good. I don't think we need Aaron Jones. And then if Kelsey ever turns up, it's like, damn, we don't have a tight end. We're gonna be starting strange.
Oh damn, Strange. Um, to stay with that team, Rashay Rice. I've been preaching about him the whole off season. We've talked about him a lot off season, just because of his car
Yeah,
wreck with his friends and the potential of getting suspended for the year and not getting suspended. I said in Dynasty, you got to draft him every year.
yeah.
He was
You
going
definitely
like
called that.
fifth. He was going like fifth, sixth round. It was a steal to me, bro. Because when he came back, I knew
Was
he was gonna go off, but I did not expect for him to play the whole season, which he's about to do. And
yeah,
he's
I
clearly,
didn't expect him to run Kelsey routes. That's what I didn't
yeah,
expect.
he's very clearly and obviously the de facto, unacquainted, unquestioned number one receiver for Patrick Mahomes. It's been stamped
Yes,
now.
yes.
I just didn't know he'd be this efficient. He has 24 receptions off of 29 targets,
Mm,
288 yards and two touchdowns in 3 games. And his
sound like
lowest fantasy, yeah, his lowest fantasy points is 17.3 this season. So it's just
it's
he's putting up
amazing.
some numbers, and he's number two behind neighbors in the wide receiver rank. So it's just his numbers are just looking crazy. If he doesn't get injured, it's looking like a very Pro Bowl, All Pro type of year, top five wide receiver finish.
Yep.
Um,
Stock
Definitely
up.
a riser for me. Stock up. Like I mean, hey, if you
Stupid
want to
stock.
if you want to trade Rice, you got to get a lot of pieces, and you're gonna get
Would you trade Rashay Rice for Tyreek Hill straight up right now?
no,
Okay.
no.
Yeah,
To
no,
be honest,
no.
I want to trade Tyreek Hill.
Yeah. Hey, man, hey, we can go right into talk about Tyreek Hill. Talk
Oh
about that
yeah,
offense.
yeah. Tyreek shoot. To be honest, whole offense is flawless. The Miami Dolphins offense. Who knew
Yeah.
that Tua was this important? I knew, but I just didn't know that. You know, the coach would be so, I guess, stubborn, because we seen Skyler in the game when Tua got injured. He didn't complete
And we
any
know.
passes.
Yeah,
He
he did
wasn't
it
good.
again.
And I knew it was gonna carry over to the next game, but the coach said, "No, this is our quarterback." It's like, yo, you're not gonna win if that's your quarterback, bro. Like
Nah,
sign
for
Ryan.
real.
We've been saying sign Ryan Tannehill for the longest, bro. Like,
Or make a trade for Flacco. Or I mean, not saying they would. I mean, cause shit, Flacco might be starting there soon too. I'm just
oh,
saying,
with the
like,
Colts.
yeah, I mean,
Wow.
the shit is bad. But yeah, go get a quarterback, man. Go get somebody that's competent. Go get you a Dalton and let's get the ball in our playmakers' hands, man.
I'm
Like
telling you, it's like,
Skylar
and
not it.
we just talked about Daniels finding his number one receiver in like certain moments. Like Skylar does the exact opposite of that. Like
No,
in a
literally.
moment where Tyreek Hill's one on one, just because he's covered, Skylar will look away from him and throw it to his fullback. We seen it 3 times in
Yeah,
the day. We watched
it
it.
was
It
too
was
much
like
involved,
it was
too
like,
much.
bro, I rather you force the ball to Waddle and Hill than to throw it wide open to Ingle because it's a 2 yard gain. And the
Yeah,
very next
literally. That's
play,
what they want you. That's what they want you to do. Like,
you're just gonna take a sack. So it's like, what are you even doing this for, bro? Like,
yeah,
so
man, it sucks. Like owning Waddle is interesting because it's like it's easier to bench Waddle, but Tyreek Hill is always like I knew he was gonna have a bad game, but like it's just can I ever bench Tyreek Hill, and that's the issue. And I know I should have benched him, but it's like can I bench him? And so
yeah,
we need help. We need help, McDaniel's, please,
yeah, no,
or
seriously,
else,
I'm gonna.
or else I'm
I
trading.
know Tua has 3 more games until he comes back. I'm looking to trade Tyreek Hill the same way I'm looking to trade CMC because I don't want to wait till the person's off of IR to use them. I wanna
Yeah,
I wanna win every game. You taught me
yeah,
that. So it's
yeah,
like I'm going to try to win every game no matter what.
yeah,
So if that means
yeah,
I got to
yeah,
trade my best player because he's injured or because the offense is now not good, I'll do that.
yeah,
The problem
yeah.
comes into place if I can't trade him and I keep him until he comes back, and then people want him after that. I'm not trading him. I've
Yeah,
already
yeah.
weathered the
You
storm.
missed. Yep,
Yeah,
yep. That's the
yeah,
train. You missed it.
yeah,
So and try now. I got Tyreek Hill in one league, so yeah, I'm trying to trade him. It's kind of hard to trade him. Everybody's lowballing me, but
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
You know the value isn't going to be the exact same, but I would never
yeah,
lowball somebody with Tyreek Hill. Like I'd never offer you like a 4 for a third. Like come on, bro.
yeah.
What are you
Like in redraft, essentially, like give me like your second best player, essentially. Like you know what I'm saying, and another player.
Okay. The and another
Yo,
player is like, yeah,
yeah,
the
that's right.
second best player is cool, but the and another player, like, yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I need like your best running back too. It's
Yeah,
Tyreek
that's
Hill,
me.
bro. When
Yeah,
Tua come back, it's fireworks.
maybe if Tua ever comes back,
If he
that's
comes
the
back,
problem.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
Facts.
yeah, Dolphins offense for me, I'm down.
Yeah.
That's complete unit. Um,
Yeah.
but we can talk about the Bears offense too. I'm technically down on that offense too.
Yeah. The Bears offense is Caleb
Man,
Williams is a faller for me.
yeah,
Yeah, if Caleb is a faller, that means the whole offense is going down with this ship, man. Swift faller. Swift has
man,
not
oh
been doing
my
nothing.
gosh,
Shout
wow,
out Cole Komet. Cole Komet, just because Cole Komet's a tight end, like and he dropped 25, I guess, I would say a riser for that. But the whole offense in whole is not looking good. So um, just jump off
yeah,
ship now. Like jump off
yeah,
before the whole jump. Get on a raft.
yeah,
Make you throw the raft in the water and swim to another team because shit not looking good.
yeah. Um,
They play the Rams this week though. This might be
might
they
be a
get.
get right, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It should be.
yeah. Um, Rashard White, sorry, and Bucky Irvin. I have Bucky Irvin as a riser, White as a faller. You've
Yeah,
seen the dynamic between the two. They look
yeah,
two like completely different players. White is a great pass catcher, but for whatever reason, when you run between the tackles, it's like he's running with cement,
yeah,
bruh. And then
yeah. He is.
Bucky just so elusive, explosive. So
Yeah.
the coach has said that he's earned more snaps. So I think Bucky's gonna become by the end of the year, Bucky's gonna be the number one rusher on that team. Of
Oh
course,
yeah, no, I agree.
White's always gonna split the work with him. He's always gonna be the third down back for sure. But I think
Yeah,
Bucky's gonna be the running back, and White's just gonna be the goal line back because he's bigger and the reception. You know? for chicken.
Yeah, so
So
even Bucky, I don't know if Bucky put on weight, but he was looking sturdy in that jersey, bro. Like he looked like white, honestly, but I know they're not the same. When it comes to running, the first game he had 9 rushes for 63 yards.
yeah,
Second game didn't do too good. This game 9 carries for 70.
yeah,
So he's getting to that second level where it's like, okay, we're passing tackles and I'm kicking it. Like, yeah, I'm kicking it. And Rashad White is not doing that. So yeah,
yeah,
I definitely agree with you.
yeah. So be on the lookout for that. Same team. Uh, Mike Evans and Godwin. Godwin riser, Mike Evans faller. But this is Mike Evans. I don't
Yeah.
even know if I can say faller. I might have to say neutral to be honest, because this is the
Yeah,
quintessential.
I was gonna say
This
neutral.
this is the quintessential Mike Evans experience. He will give you 2 touchdowns one game, then he'll give you 2 catches the next game. This is just what Mike
Yeah,
Evans does.
yeah,
So I wouldn't panic unless you don't like players like this, which then you should trade Mike Evans or you should never draft him. But
you shouldn't.
this is the Mike Evans experience.
Nah, you
Like,
definitely hit that on the head. Like,
anytime he goes against a top corner, he's gonna get scrapped, bro. Sertan
yeah,
was gonna
I
be
mean,
happy.
they sometimes they put 3 on him, bro. They put the safety over him. They got Sertan and a safety.
And then Baker threw the pick right to the safety.
Yeah, bro. Like it's just like you said, this is the experience, and there's going to be games like this. His next heavy cornerback matchup probably going to end like this 2-5. I'm just going to be like, well, okay, yeah. He's the freelancer. I love Godwin. I feel like
Yeah,
Godwin is the one that they're not too worried about, and he's in the slot. And Baker
right.
Mayfield has that chemistry with him now. I believe last year the chemistry wasn't even that good. That's why people were trading Godwin for a 4th, 5th last year. And like in Dynasty, if you got him for a 4th or a 5th, man, congrats.
Yeah,
Still of the
congrats,
year.
Bobby. Congrats, Bobby Yaga.
Yeah, yeah. Still of the year.
I couldn't believe my eyes when I seen it.
I I would never do such a thing.
Um,
Just the name alone, give me a second. Fuck you talking.
yeah, Gator does this name alone thing, which is funny.
Name alone, give me a second. Terry McLaurin, second.
Oh my god!
Godwin, second.
I've been talking about Terry McLaurin to Gator offline for the longest, and
You
he's not budging off the second.
just don't want to throw me a second. But
With
look what he
Cole
did
Kmet,
last night.
with Cole Kmet and you know what's gonna happen next game. You know that's why you try to trade him for a second. I'm gonna look like a fool. I'm gonna trade him for a second, and then he gonna give me 2.
5.
Like,
Yeah. You be like,
they're gonna be geeked.
like,
Imagine if I trade for Cole Kmet. Oh, you know he getting 2 next game. You know.
oh yeah. I do. But it's like with that 25 piece he dropped, oh man, my offer is just a little bit higher now.
Damn, bro. The second round picks. I don't know. Y'all leave a comment below. Should I really trade a second round pick in Dynasty for Cole Kmet or Terry McLaurin? Because it sounds like I have to choose one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to push.
I would do Terry, but
Yeah, I don't know which one to choose because, like, you know, Cole Kmet is younger and it's Dynasty.
yes.
Terry
He
McLaurin
got
is
the
pushing
bag.
30. Yeah, and Terry McLaurin's pushing 30. So it's like
Yep.
that crash out has to happen soon.
Yeah.
So Gator's doing a smart thing, trying to trade him, before the crash out happens. I give you that.
Yeah.
If it's not even happening now, like
Never traded for him. He was just part of a package with picks. I love picks. I said, oh
yeah.
man.
So y'all let
like
me know,
5
man.
first round picks in that jump.
I'm gonna need y'all help, mind you. Gator in that league has too many picks to beat with. I just beat Boston. So
yeah, prepared very well.
Yeah. Funny enough, my next guy, I really like him, so I don't really know if I could call this a faller. In redraft, he's a faller for sure. In Dynasty, neutral. Tank Dell, he's quite clearly the wide receiver 3 there because Nico Collins is the one de facto.
Yes.
And Diggs is the 2. After halftime, they just start feeding Diggs.
Yeah.
So they'll just be there for the scraps, and it's like you don't complain. You get like his 5-6 targets, and then you go home. And that's different from last year when he was getting like 10 and get scoring 25.
And scoring tubs, big playabilities. Yeah. Unless one of these guys go down, it's like you're just gonna be third on that pecking order, bro. And I still think he's a good buy low because of the performances he has been putting up. So If anything happens to one of these guys, boom, there we go. So
Right.
if you can buy him low, I would buy him low for sure. But
Yeah,
I am
redraft.
neutral.
Redraft, he got to go for the low. I wouldn't even talk to nobody who wasn't going for the low. But dynasty,
Exactly.
that's where it's like he's 23. CJ Stroud, his best friend. Diggs only there for a year. Like you gotta
Yeah,
kind of like you
just
gotta
chill a little
look to
bit.
the future. Yeah, you gotta either
Yeah.
keep him or somebody send you an offer you can't refuse. You just gotta jump on it. You know what I mean? So
No, I definitely agree.
I took an offer. The Dio was wild. I took an offer. I don't even know if I like it or not. But
What was the offer again? First and
a first Dobbs and Wandell. I said, well, shit. He's scoring less than Wandell and Dobbs and the first in there. Might as well do it. Shit, I'm
yeah,
tanking.
yeah,
Like
yeah. Oh, you're tanking in that league. Did you lose this week?
I'm tanking. Oh yeah, I'm 0-3 with you. Me. Funny enough, me, Baba Yaga, Gator, all 0-3 as a unit in that league.
Funny enough, this high started last year too.
Oh yeah,
Literally.
and this how I started
And
last year, and then Gator just went on a winning streak, finished third. But the
yep.
crazy thing is, I don't think that's gonna happen this year though.
Yeah. Oh
Like,
no, no, no. The picks are.
yeah,
I'm ready.
yeah,
I'm ready,
yeah.
bro.
It's like Gator
Ready
just
for a full tank.
acquiring all the picks so that next year he runs the entire draft.
Yeah, I need some neighbors. I need a little bit of neighbors. Is there anybody like neighbors in the draft next year?
Oh, you'll find out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Um, Next on my list, I have another one of my favorites that I've been saying all off season that you should avoid, just based off talent alone. It's funny when we say talent because this guy's like a fourth round pick. He wasn't highly touted. He's not. I don't say he's not that talented. Obviously, he made it to the NFL, but like he just doesn't have any, quality attribute to him that makes him stand out. Zamir White. I've been saying, I've, I've been telling y'all, I don't, hey man,
Over.
literally all opportunities aren't created equally. Meaning, if you the lead back, it don't really matter that much if you're not that guy or that good. And Zamir White was
Yeah.
never that guy or that good. He had a 100-yard rushing game last year, you know, couple touchdowns, and then people thought that, oh yeah, this is lit. It's like, nah,
Yeah.
it's not that lit, bro. So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
Zamir White. I don't even have a follower. I have him as it's over. Like it's just
Yeah, it's
it's
over for me too. We gave you a chance with the Panthers. If it's not the Panthers, then
if it's not
who
the
could it?
Panthers.
It's like who could it be, bro? Like mind you, the game script was definitely thrown away after the Panthers scored first, and I get it, but like I'm seeing Madison. I'm seeing a lot of Madison. Madison goal line.
Madsen scored that game.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. I'm done. I'm done with Zamir. He's
Yeah,
a complete faller for me. Too bad you can't even trade him now. It's just one of those things. I mean, would you consider dropping Zamir White just to not deal with that?
Dynasty no redraft for sure.
Okay.
Like yeah for sure. Because if you have him, you're gonna think you gotta start him. Like you dropped Hopkins just off the strength
I
of like
did. Fuck.
no, it's okay. Trust me, you did the right thing.
Yeah.
Because funny enough, he got a touchdown, but he's still on the snap count.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like he
I remember that too.
he played 44% of the snaps last game. So it's like, well, if you didn't tug, what's gonna happen when you don't tug? What's gonna happen when he doesn't when Will Levis doesn't target you when you're on the field? It's like
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with that, especially when I have receivers that I know I can start over Hopkins.
Yeah,
So,
that Ridley's portion could have easily been Hopkins' portion as well. So it's like,
yeah.
yeah,
So like you did the right thing in redraft. Now in Dynasty, I would not drop Hopkins. Come on, bro.
yeah.
You got to come
I
and
mean,
get it.
shit, he 35 now, so
Chill.
maybe like
Guys, Hopkins is not 35. He's
he's
31,
33
turning he's 31, turning 32. I think today. So it's like, so I tell,
today.
yeah, I think today is his birthday, low key. So it's like he's 32 now.
Well, how do you know these things?
He's
You're
32
crazy.
now. So it's like,
Yep.
he, you know, but no, yeah, you did the right thing. But I do have his teammate Ridley Faller.
Oh,
Me and you on the same page with Ridley, bro. Like We've been saying, bruh, like
I said, Will Levis, Ridley, he not gonna understand this. He not, there's like an equation that Will Levis cannot solve, bro. He
Ridley
can't
had
solve
one
it
point.
either.
He had 1.9 last game, bro. He did have 2 touchdowns the game before, but bruh, like it just like again, it depends on what you want. Do you want to be in this offense with the Titans? If you want to have a Titan, fine. But Will Levis being the quarterback, I don't want any Titans. Like I would drop Hopkins and Ridley.
Yeah,
I would trade Ridley and Dynasty. Those are things I would just actively do right now because Will Levis is at the helm, and I can't
yeah.
fade. I can't
Will
fade
Levis
him.
is throwing picks and he's looking at the jumbotron like he ain't do it. Like nah, you did it, bro. He said, like, hey, bro, that was you, bro.
Hey
Man,
yo,
yeah, Malik Willis, man.
oh yeah, shout out Malik Willis, man. Literally,
Yeah,
bro. Like with the
yeah.
Titans, he looked like he didn't belong in the NFL. With the Packers, with Matt LaFleur, the quarterback whisperer,
Good
he
offense
looked like he
coordinator.
belonged, man. He looked like they did a good job trading for him. Very good backup. Jordan Love is projected to play this week, so they weathered the storm without Jordan Love. I didn't
Two
think that
wins,
was gonna
2 and
happen.
0. I
I
didn't
didn't
think
think that
so
was gonna
either.
happen. I thought they were really gonna be like 0-3. I ain't gonna lie. So I was
Yeah,
wrong. Shout out Matt LaFleur. Good game plan for Willis. Willis running the ball, looking explosive, throwing TD passes. Didn't think I'd ever see that, but yeah.
yeah,
Um,
for sure.
so because of that though, Packers offense rises because Jordan Love comes back. Um,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I will be starting my Jaden Reed shares again.
Yes, you should. You should. You definitely
uh,
should.
I think that's it for me. I got one more, but
Yeah, let's go. Let's go over it.
it's
Let's,
it's
let's talk.
it's it's, it's Derrick Henry about this Derrick Henry
Oh yeah,
just it's just I guess neutral because it's Derrick Henry, bro. Like you know
yeah.
what it is with Derrick Henry,
They said
but
they
he
wanted to limit his snaps and
yeah.
uh, come on,
I won't
bro.
lie, they did. No, first quarter I did. It wasn't really looking like a Derrick Henry game, and then
It's a little hill.
some went weird in the second quarter where it's like they said,
Yeah,
man, let's just feed him the ball, like
yeah, literally. So,
which is what they always should have been doing. Like John Harbaugh last game said, we didn't bring him in for him to carry the ball 20, 30 times. Like what you bring him in here for? Like that's
I mean, what
literally
is to catch the ball?
that's what he's done his whole career, bro. He needs to get 20 carries,
Literally,
bro. Like
literally. He had 25 last game, so I don't know what Harbaugh talking about, but
bruh. So hopefully Harbaugh sees like what he has to do with Derrick Henry and gives him 20 carries a game on top of Lamar being Lamar. You can do both. So
yeah,
yeah. And the Cowboys defense fallers. If you have them on your team, if you have a redraft, I would consider dropping them for another
but we
defense
play the Giants next week.
after the Giants. I would consider dropping them
Yeah,
because Daniel Jones might get slimed out. But
yeah.
but no, yeah, the offense don't. I don't think you should panic with the offense. Don't worry about it. This shit happens sometimes.
Yeah, CD just got in from requesting a lot of money, and like the offenses had slow starts for sure, but I mean we'll get it together, and we should get it together against the Giants. Honestly,
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
yeah.
I agree. You got anything else?
Nah.
Comments,
That's I
concerns,
think
last
that was
words?
very good. That was really good. Risers, fallers. These are players, trade away candidates. We gave you all of that. So yeah,
Yeah, we did run down the middle of it. Um,
yeah.
yeah, man. Like, comment, subscribe, comment below. Who do you think is a riser, a faller? Who you neutral on? Who trying to trade for? Who you trying to trade away? If I should make this trade with Gator, because he's hitting heads. A second round pick for these people that we just talked about. Y'all know that's kind of like
Got
that's
to,
kind of
got to.
that's kind of weird. But it doesn't sound like Gator a man. You're not a budger, so I
Yeah,
understand that I can't negotiate down to a third. I've tried.
yeah.
So
I don't want those. I got too many first. No need for a third. It's like,
yeah,
yeah,
so
maybe a second.
it sounds like he's not gonna take anything other than a second. So yeah, let me know,
Yeah.
man. Them football guys, man. We will catch y'all another time. Thank y'all as always for watching, supporting, build love, man. We build love.